Hey there guys, welcome to Trial Lounge Gaming. We are back, Road to 500. Week ahead, episode 41. What did you think about Subweek 1? Subweek 1 has wrapped up. It was last Monday through Sunday. Today is obviously Monday when you're watching this. Now, I'm recording this about 30 minutes prior to Sunday's part of Subweek 1 coming out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to Pro is coming out about 30 minutes. Now, I'm trying to record this beforehand just because I want to talk about something, why that series is on my mind. So first, before anything else, comment down below what you thought about Subweek 1, what improvements you would like to see. I know it was kind of an up and down journey, but near the end we got it figured out, and I think Subweek 2 and Subweek 3 will be a little bit more how do I say this? A little bit more organized. I think a little bit more, we got the first one done. We now kind of know the flow of it, and the second and third and etc. Will be better organized and we'll know what to do. Now, let's switch to milestones. You see it on screen because this is what we need to talk about. So Road to Pro was slated for 700. Obviously, this is Road to 500. We're not here talking about that. You know, but that series, when I said it out loud, made me think it's kind of dumb to have me tie new series to sub count. I'm not changing Road to 500. I am, however, realizing the flaw in my plan. Originally, I thought it was a cool idea. You know, every new subscriber we gained helped us aim towards completing a goal. You know, a reward. You know, we'd give 400 subs, the series would unlock, you know, or something was given. And I realized tying series to that isn't the best option. But I've had everything laid out in weird ways, and I think I need to revisit it. Now, again, Road to 500 isn't changing. So what you see in front of you with the milestones isn't changing. But after Road to 500, I plan to front load the Road to 1,000. Where all the new series are at the beginning markers. And then after those beginning markers, besides 700 subs, because that is where Road to Pro is going to stay. Now, however, I am giving a month. If you haven't seen it, Yu-Gi-Oh! Road to Pro, check it out. There's 3 objectives that have to be reached. If all 3 are reached, Road to Pro unlocks immediately, and I will, as soon as I see all 3 completed, I'll start ordering product and start getting the next episode going. But, you know, I have thought about it a little bit. And after this Road to 500, after we reach 500 subscribers, and this ends, and Road to 1,000 begins, things are going to be different. And I promise that. So, at 380, we unlocked Pokemon Premier Journey, which is about to, this week, Season 2 wraps up. Season 3 begins. So, Pokemon Sword and Shield. 400 subs, we crossed over it. We got to 402. And then we dropped back down to like 396. And then we got back up to 399. And then we lost one, back down to 398. But once we reached 400 again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Mystery Masochist, what happened is we hit 402 and I went and ordered the product. It's sitting in my closet. But I am not going to continue filming until we hit 400 again. Just being honest there. Product's literally burning a hole in my closet, but not going to touch it. Not going to continue filming until we hit 400. And that's the tough part about this, and this is why I'm going to change it when it comes to the next iteration. But for now, it's going to stay its broken way, and the changes will come. 420, Subweek number 2. We just wrapped up Subweek number 1. And honestly, I can't wait for Subweek number 2 to figure out what content you guys would like to see. And we will go about it a little bit more smoothly. 440, Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack Day returns, which is just occasionally I'll get a box of something and open up a bunch of packs and drop shorts, where the shorts are a pack a day. It's that simple. 460, You Decide Stream Edition. This is where you can decide a whole week of streams, which I will multi-stream here on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. 480 subs, Subweek number 3. Again, we still have to get through Subweek number 2, but yeah. And 500 subs, Yu-Gi-Oh! Playset Collector returns. Funny thing about this, when I was recording Road to Pro, I Okay. Funny enough, Road to Pro had two names, Road to Pro and Path to Pro, and I keep trying not to say Path to Pro. But when recording Road to Pro, one of the rules said, I had to exchange stuff with Playset Collector. Well, Playset Collector is actually formerly Collector's Journey. But when I was recording, I said the new name, and I was like, oh, well, that cat's out of the bag, because usually if I would subs, it would say Yu-Gi-Oh! Collector's Journey returns. This is Playset Collector, the new name. So yeah, I kind of linked that, but whatever. It happens. All right, milestones, not sub-based. Now this one's tough. Losing weight, I'm under a lot of stress. I thought I had a job, and because of tariffs, I lost my job because of what they were working in. They had a bunch of new hires, and they kind of would like, okay, we hired a bunch of people, and the tariffs were announced, and they're like, we need to reevaluate our position, and my job was literally taken. So I have strong feelings about it. I'm not going to get into that because I will say stuff not nice about the current administration because they cost me my job. Yeah. So, losing weight, 250, 225, 200 pounds. I've been looking for a job. Every day I spend hours applying to any job that I think I'm qualified for. And obviously I'm not going to leave my realm. I know what I want to do for a living, and I know my expertise. I'm not going to accept less, but I'm also not dumb enough to know to try for something I'm not qualified for. But that's just who I am. I'd rather... I don't think I can say on YouTube, but yeah. Let's just say I was taught and raised to make sure I do what I... How do I say this without sounding really conceited? Or have it come out wrong. Pretty much, I'm someone who knows kind of what I want in life, and I'd rather not be here than work or do something that I wouldn't want to. True, that's just honest. When I'm gonna hunt for a job, I'm gonna do something in my field. I'm not gonna accept less, and that's just who I am. I'd rather not, So yeah, without getting too deep in that, but that's just truth. That's who I am. Get a video sponsor. Again, that's tough. I don't think video or channel stream sponsor, I think is easier than channel sponsor, but those numbers, those sponsorships come with a certain subscriber count and a viewer count and stuff. We're not there yet. Record at a live Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon event. This is something I need to wait to get a job, and I have other stuff I need to pay and do. But once I have that stuff figured out and done, I will buy a new camera because I need to update this camera anyways and make sure that I find a shop I trust and record something. Collab with the YouTube with 5K plus subs. Again, this is probably going to be something that isn't going to happen for a while. The only chance is someone with 5K plus subs, sees my content, sees me, and says, I like this guy, I want to film with him. And this has to be on my channel and their channel, which adds a difficulty to it. Let's go to the week ahead, guys. Obviously, Road to 500 week ahead. This vid is watching it right now, Monday. Tuesday, Pokemon Premier Journey Season 2. That's the finale. Wednesday, Pokemon Randomizer Real Edition Season 3. Thursday is Pokemon Premier Journey Season 3's premiere. Friday is Pokemon Randomizer Real Edition Season 3. Saturday is Pokemon Randomizer Hardcore, which we saw premiere during Sub Week. And then Pokemon Premier Journey Season 3. So, we will have Sword and Shield on Thursday and Sunday. We'll have Pokemon Randomizer Hardcore, which is in Crystal, on Saturday. And then Wednesday, Friday, we have Pokemon Black. And then Tuesday, obviously, is I did that in such a weird order. Why did I do in that in weird order? Tuesday is Let's Go Eevee's finale. So, guys, that is the week ahead. Now, obviously, I've let that screen go away. You see me again. I just gotta be honest. I'm looking hard for a job. Once I have a job, content could slow down. I don't know. But as I pay stuff off, as I have the money to get content in and upgrade stuff, don't talk about this much. One of my monitors over here flickers. It's bad. My desk, without shaking it or anything, is getting old. I've had it for quite a few years, and it was a cool idea. You know, it was back when I got this, it was one of those, oh, cool, a gaming desk. It looks so nice. Yeah, it was a good idea. Then, now with all the equipment and everything, this desk is small. It is not built for this. It was a gaming desk, not a content desk. And it's also, I don't want to call it cheap because it wasn't cheap, but it definitely wasn't the highest quality. And so upgrading my desk, I need to get a new desktop, not like a computer, but like an actual like desk thing to lay on my mechanized one that I have back there. I also need to upgrade my room, and I plan to get stuff for that. Upgrades are coming. New stuff is coming, I promise you. But all we can do is continue this road to 500 together, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link to the description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.